What's up, guys? Give me a second. This shit's loud. Alright, let's get it. Yo, 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 yo. ¿Qué onda, banda? Welcome to the trades recaps for the week. First thing first, you guys always love seeing this. I am very close to passing the count. This is it's fucking crazy because, like, nah, never mind. I'm not gonna say much. I'll say it later on, but not right now. Hold up. Let me just log in real quick. So I'm 400 away from passing the count. How do I feel? I don't know. A little numb, if I'm being honest. Like, I was meant for this shit regardless. It was just a matter of time. So for the week, guys, I literally only just took one trade on Wednesday. That's it. I wasn't able to take more trades. One, because I had to go to work early. I had the early shift. And two, there was really nothing in the market this week, so it was kind of trash for me, in my humble opinion, right? With that being said, literally just took one trade, guys. This was by accident, by the way, but it's cool. No, yeah, no, wait. No, I lied. I should have moved to break even. I didn't, I think, and then I ended up taking like a minor loss, but it's cool. Regardless, guys, we are up for the week. I'm pretty confident this week. We should be able to pass a count if we just stick to not over leveraging. Taking 200, 500, 200, 250, $300 trade depending on the setup, on the quality and the day and the time and all that extra stuff. Without that being said, now back to the real market, understanding what this is doing for the week and trying to really understand it, or else there's no point of, like trying to. The money will eventually come once you learn to truly control yourself and like knowing what's a high probability trade and what's not. Without that being said, yeah, I kind of want to turn on the AC low key, but whatever, guys. So interesting enough, guys, we did leave these equal highs. So what I'm thinking, guys, we're going for a deeper retracement. And what am I really thinking we're going for in this weekly low? And then whether we just sweep it and immediately start going higher, that's gonna be dope. If not, it's cool. I don't care. So yeah, like I said, the market's failing to take these highs, right? So this is telling me that these headphones are crazy good. Sorry. So if we're not taking liquidity, we're engineering it, which we just did, and we're probably just gonna have a deeper retracement to actually do get retracement. Take this liquidity low and then go higher. That's what I'm thinking. Or if all hell breaks loose, we could go lower. But that's cool too. I don't care, But I just want to see a more structural shift to the downside. And for sure, if we have like a strong weekly candle below this, guys, like a big bearish candle, I might start looking for more. I'll probably just, to keep it safe and like a quick, easy target, I'll probably just go for like equilibrium of this price. Like, I expect it to go lower. And then from here, once we hit this area, I wouldn't know what's going to happen if I'm being honest. We could literally continue going lower, or we could start reversing slowly. I don't know. But for sure, like my quick, easy bearish short-term buys would have to be to equilibrium of that price. Like if we do decide to have a nice displacement candle below this fair value gap and this swing low. Because now we definitely have a market structure shift on the weekly, and that's very important now. And yeah, aside from that, guys, like now let's go back to what we did over the week. Okay, so Monday coming up was here, right? It's crazy. Monday we literally created the high of the week, which is crazy. We usually expect that to be Tuesday or Wednesday. But regardless, at the beginning of the week, guys, I did want to see these equal highs. Why wouldn't we? We already started inversing this fair value gap. We have this fair value gap. Maybe Thursday, Friday. So like Monday, I was just expecting this right here, a tap, or even a closure, and back to all-time highs. We continue, right? That's what I was thinking Monday. We failed to do that. We failed to do that on Monday. So let me just have the days real quick here. Oh shit. So I wanted a continuation, guys, because what is this, guys? We had at one point, guys, we were like this, right? So this just looked extremely bullish, guys. We're coming after fair value gap, and boom, all the time, previous week high, easy target, right? Like, why would it not? We want to see that, right? 10 o'clock comes around, guys, and boom, we just place below this fair value gap. Now, what does this become? An inversion fair value gap now. And then we start using support to go lower, right? Crazy. Anyways, so Monday, I did take a trade if I'm not mistaken. Let me just log in real quick. As you can see, guys, like, why would we not? You know what I mean? So again, guys, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful longs at after the 9 a.m. macro. I think I took on an ESO. Yeah, ES. Damn it. The point is, guys, I was looking for longs, right, guys? I was seeing this as a liquidity sweep. We were below 10. I realize, guys, whenever we have such a big time frame, like time levels, like they're so far apart from each other. Like most of the time, I realize it's just gonna be like choppy. I don't know why. Like when they're all clustered together, it's like look more likely, which makes more sense, right? The market's accumulating, right? Regardless, that yeah, I got an long here. And then they put my stop loss. And then, you know, I need to move my stop loss. I need to move my stop loss because I don't like this consolidation anymore. You can see. We should have been rejected from here. So I move my stop loss to this order block. And then this happened. We ended up ripping, right? And this was my main TP. So yeah, I think I got stopped at partially break even because I moved myself to that little thingy. And then this looks trash. And then this is when we started having like really bad displays. So I'm thinking, bro, I don't want to look for longs right now because we might, if we're really rejecting them, then this can be a bad thing. We should have had no problem running through them highs if that's what we trying to go for. But the problem with that was we weren't trying to go for that. We're probably just trying to go engineer more liquidity to go to the opposite and then go low later on at a later date. So that's why I was like, bro, I ain't like it too much. So yeah, I ended against up that break even. Nothing crazy. My dumbass on this market I ended up like now close that. I forgot, but yeah. And I said don't like this H1 rejection. Now is looking more bearish. So we had this closure at 10, and you know, the only thing why I did look nice was this respect share of the weekly open cap price. You see, at one point was looking bullish for this, so. And then yeah, it was a minor break even there. On Tuesday, I didn't trade. Yeah, Tuesday I didn't even bother because I was at work. But let's just see what happened on Tuesday. Yeah, we just trade down. Oh yeah. Okay, so the reason why I didn't trade on Tuesday was because, bro. So I get up in the morning, right? And then I see this, bro. I'm like, yep, it's over, guys. I'm not fucking trading this week. Why? We had an expansion week overnight session. What does that mean, guys? What does movement overnight means? Consolidation in the AM session, guys. Could we have traded the afternoon session? Perhaps, maybe. But was I? Nah. I'm close to passing the account, guys. I'm not gonna fucking risk taking stupid trades forcefully, right? And that's the discipline that you need to understand. Like, I'm not gonna do that, guys. I'm not. But here was technically like a good trade, but not my idea, guys. Because I was taking a previous weekly low, so no bueno, no bueno. All right. So I just had to take off the thingy then, cause we could have literally done this the whole morning, which we did. You can see. So I didn't even buy. Look, I didn't even look, guys. I didn't even freaking make the analysis. That's what I'm telling you guys. You see? And then I came back Wednesday, looking for shorts. So why did I come back Wednesday looking for shorts? And it's funny because I did take a trade Wednesday, but I ended up taking longs. I'll explain why. So guys, the reason why I ended up looking for longs, guys, was I wanted to see two things. And I'll explain that right now. On Wednesday. I was literally just looking back for the tracement into equilibrium. That is all, guys. That's literally all. So in the morning comes, guys, I was looking for... look, this is what I was looking for, guys. Two things was going to happen. Either on Wednesday, we opened up, right? Right? Depending on what 9:30 was going to do, right? If 9:30 was to like left this all these lows like that, right? And then 9:30 went like that, took a to 50% of the range, I would 100% be looking for shorts back down, right? To take the liquidity, and overall we were bearish. You know, I wanted to see us reject like previous weekly low like nothing if we are truly bearish, right? So what happens at 9:30, guys? Boom. What's this? Previous daily low, guys. What's this after 9:50 macro? Boom. The reason why I didn't, okay, so I wanted to continue high. Like I said, I wanted to see us hit like equilibrium of you know, which is right here, of that overall price tag. However, I didn't like the way price was moving, guys. All right, I did not like the way price was moving. For me, the way it was moving kind of was indicating that we were probably gonna sweep anything minor liquidity and continue going lower. We were just engineering liquidity, guys. If we fail to displace through highs, guys, through candles, that just means we're probably just gonna take it away and either reverse or chop lower and then continue high again, which I didn't want to be either in those conditions, right? So literally, guys, we take a liquidity, we take it one more time. I did not take a trade for some reason. I don't know why. If it was my intuition, something. But I did not take the first trade, guys. I did not take the first trade. I was like, nope. I literally hadn't traded for 3 days, so I'm like, nope, I'm good. Right? So we did invert in some weird scenario. I would have taken it in another. I don't know why I didn't take it. I don't know. Just intuition is like, nah. By the way, I wanted to see us come lower and see what we're gonna do, like with this order block. And I wanted to see like if we were truly bullish, we were gonna go up and go higher, like reject it. And my stop was probably gonna be like either this or like this thing right here. I think it looked way better than 2 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I wanted to see rejection here, and we failed to. And then boom, one more time, and then the real expansion happens after taking liquidity one more time. And then I'll show you guys the proof when I did. So I didn't want to put my stop loss. Oh, by the way, so I did not want to put my stop loss all the way down here. So all I did was literally put my stop loss at the end of this breaker. Why is it a breaker? I'll show you guys. Alright. High, low, higher, higher. That's up close candles. This one. Breaker. Displacement. Retracement. Expansion. Breaker. My stop loss was here, guys. As you can see right here. I did not want to have my stop loss too tight as well, but you know, this place was a nice place for me to like put my stop loss. We got an inversion, we got a breaker, we have everything, guys. So if we're truly ready to go off to the races, guys, then so be it. So then I got in from, I don't even know where I got in from. I got in from somewhere here. My stop loss here. And this is literally my TP, guys. Literally my TP, guys. If I'm not mistaken. I took here and that's it. I was done for the day. And as you can see, guys, we ended up, and then, oh yeah. And look at it, we're above 10 a.m. now. So if we're really ready to expand, guys, I wanted to see that candle expand and not return back to 10 a.m. open. But I want you guys to really look at this. We're above midnight. Right here. We had a 5-minute change today, so that's it, guys. I didn't. I was trying to hold for pre-weekly low again and guess get another retap into it, but which we did on ES. But I got out of it, guys. Not gonna lie. Like I was like, bro, I just want to have a nice sticky and get out. Which is I think that was the only trade of the week, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, that was the only trade of the week. I gotta stop trying that, bro. Yep, that was the only trade of the week. Wednesday. And then no trade Thursday and Friday, guys. So, coming to Friday, guys. Thursday and Friday, actually. I want to look for bearishness to equilibrium, which we already saw us rejecting. 50% OTE. Right? And then we had this huge momentum candle, so we already inversed this. So I definitely don't want price come up here no more, and then, you know, I just want to see a dump once we tap return. Obviously, hindsight, we actually ended up waking around it. And yeah, we had the Sibi. And you know, it was a little annoying, but regardless, we did have that drop lower. And same below 50%. So it was good. I just couldn't find my entry, guys. I could not find my entry on Thursday for nothing. So then what happened was I literally just thinking, guys. I'm glad I literally just didn't take a trade. Oh yeah, we were also tapping into the daily fair value app and no change of state, so we were already having everything to look for lower, guys. And then you see, we did retrace to OT, so that's what I was looking at. And then we just dumped the whole day here. We once I saw this big ass candle, guys, I ain't gonna lie, we did take liquidity before that, but I didn't trust it. I didn't trust it, so yeah. It did pay out, but it was not an easy day. Look at this. Look at these weight, guys. This is what you call stop ons. These wicks are damaging right now. They are violating people right here. Right here. These are stop hunts. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, I not know how high to put my stop loss. So I'm not a swing trader. I'm not gonna put my stop here. So me and they were gonna load, end up taking it. And that's it. And then Friday, you guys, again, nothing. I just had a feeling that was gonna be happening. The way we were just working, we already took the major sell stop. I was jumping the guys. That was really the only trade I took for the week. Was the Wednesday? Was the only decent trade. I'm not gonna lie, decent. Because even wasn't like an amazing trade, but it was a decent trade indeed. Oh no, my bahooby. Oh shit. But yeah, that was that, guys. Only one trade. Literally just one trade for the week. I'm gonna put some. Some music, guys. So yeah, trash week. I was able to catch the only decent move of the week, in my humble opinion. This could have been ideally a good move too, but not gonna go for it. Not worth, in my opinion. You know, it was pre-market as well, so. Yeah. This technically was a good trade. Well, sorry, Wednesday was only a good trade. Thursday, I could be thinking. Boom. I didn't catch it. And look at that dump. So again for the week, guys, I don't know. If we come lower like this way, sweep this. And then myself looking for this. Right? That's what my trade's looking like. Four time highs. However, if we close below this with the big bearish candle, point is, I'm gonna see this to continue low, guys. So if I can get my little scalping move in here, I'll do it. If not, then I don't know. But the easy target is this, guys. That's my easy target for the. Hopefully Monday we don't go lower right away, and then trash day for the week. But I mean trash week. But I'm gonna try to pick my little pivot points, and I'll be trying to, you know, get in and get out. I'm not gonna over risk too much, guys. I'm only gonna go with the 150. I'm close to passing the count, so no point trying to risk 300 right now. Crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see what the week starts for me. I literally just took 2 trades this week, guys, and that's what I want you guys to understand. Like, we literally just took 2 trades, 2 fucking trades the whole week, right? Um, crazy. One thing I gotta be patient about, though, guys, is you might feel, bro, it's not a lot. You could have had more, or the generic trading stuff, What I want to understand, though, guys, is like this shit could literally be triple the account if I just had 3, 4 accounts with so little risk and the big profit. Let's say I had 4 accounts, 450 accounts, right? So let's just say 209 times 4. That's 836 a week. Bro, what? Hell yeah, bro. I'm waiting for that shit, bro. I'm just taking 1 trade for it. Hell yeah, I'm waiting my ass up. Now imagine what the good days comes up when we have these type of conditions where we know we should over risk or risk a little bit more. Come on, dude. It's just patience. And patience, growing the account slowly, passing it, putting all that money back into passing more accounts, and boom, guys. Big boys are in town, guys. But yeah, I'm close to passing the account. Like roughly 300, being honest. Like 250, like 240, 230. So I'm not gonna risk too much, guys. I'm literally just 1 trade off from passing the account, and I'm gonna try to pick my poison, pick my targets. And the thing is, though, I'm not gonna be able to trade Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. It's just stupid because it's NFP week, right? And then I'm off Thursday and Friday, so it's gonna be a little annoying. But who cares? I'm gonna try to go for my win on Thursday. All right, Friday. If we get a win on Thursday, and we didn't pass the account, I'll probably go for Friday. But if I pass Thursday, guys, fuck that shit. I'm just gonna wait till Monday again because I'm not gonna. I mean, technically, I might just take a little risk trade behind it, but I'm not gonna go stupid. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna, bro. I've been through fucking mental psychosis with this shit, dude. Like, bro, this shit is not for the weak. You know what I mean? Like, this is real life. So I'm just wait for that. I'm gonna go get water. Hold on. Oh shit! I just smacked the shit out of my microphone. Oh my god. Oh, my leg hurt. Where's the? Watch out, baby boy. Watch out, boy. My bad, guys. Oh shit! Again, bro. What's up with me hitting my freaking? Let's get it. See my moves. But yeah, that's crazy. This really is crazy. Looking at this candle for 4 years. I'm about to make 4 years this year. And I've just now realized that it really is risk management. It really is just risk management. That's crazy. But I wouldn't have any other way. I wouldn't. Hold up. Oh my god. I'm gonna take a little picture, guys. There you go. The picture. But anyway, guys. For seriousness though, it's really been. It's been fucking crazy. It's been crazy. And I wouldn't have any other way, guys. I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I guess everything, every loss, every tear, every frustration, like it builds up to this moment. So whatever. Mm-hmm. Mm. But yeah, right now, guys, uh, it's when Thursday. Sorry, Sunday. It's a week to reflect and truly, like, be grateful for everything. So that's what I'm just doing. Taking it a little easy this week for sure. I'm gonna see what happens here. Because technically we set the liquidity with the body, but I'll see what happens, guys. I'll see what happens. I'll see what we do here. If on Monday we start seeing like huge, and I mean like overnight we have a nice ass displacement, guys, I might just consider it to go high again. I'm not gonna wait to get swept this out. I do believe that this is the reaction we might have just came down for. Perhaps this is the reason we came down, just to tap into this equilibrium. And then if we are bullish, we should start showing bullishness around this weekly rejection. So that's what I'm gonna wait for, guys. I'm not gonna get crazy fancy, you know. Like I'm not gonna wait for all this. Like if it shows this placement, even better, I guess. If not, then, or even better, this one takes it, and this one fails too. We got SMT. I'm in long, guys. But I'm gonna see him just be very patient with my entries. I'm not gonna rush to, you know what I mean, to cause damage. Especially, you know, I want to have a good trade and get the shit out of the way, and then boom. We'll see though. We'll see what happens. Anyways, this is all, guys. Like I said, I'm just gonna be very paying very attention what we do tomorrow. Whether we come down and then tomorrow or weekly open we start respecting, I might look for longs. If we somehow go lower and sweep this, and then we have it at 10 a.m. like nice bullishness, we might look for longs, or at least a short-term retracement to that drop. I don't know. If we close very bearish tomorrow, I'm thinking we're gonna use this as support, and we might retap all-time highs and equilibrium of this price range. So if this and that, if not, then you know, not this. So again, just gonna be patient tomorrow. And let's see what it does, what we do in the morning. And that'd be all, guys. Just a little session for me to review like my trades, my progress, like what I've been doing, what I was thinking, like, you know. Yeah. So I'll see you guys hopefully Thursday. Peace out, nerds. Stay safe. Trust the process. After so much wasted tears, so much anxiety, so much sleepless nights, I could finally, you know, no, let me not say finally, but I could confidently, like more confidently say than a year ago, even 2 years ago, even 6 months ago. It's gonna take its time when you just eventually like, it was worth it. The process was worth it. It is worth it, guys. It is fucking worth it. Alright, I feel like you just feel all emotions that you kind of just get dried up and stuff, and you can't feel shit no more. So when you lose, it's like, I'm tired of this shit now. But then I feel like that's when you should really kick in, like, yo, bro, like, time to lock in now, because I'm closer than ever now. Once your emotions are no longer in the way as much. Right now, I guess I'm a little emotional just because I'm my past account, but not to the point where I'm gonna over leverage or, you know, not really do that shit. But, you know, maybe we do it here and then. The goal is to not do it as much as frequently and get payouts, and then eventually, you know, lose account, because I am gonna lose account, obviously. And then eventually we'll have a lot of good payouts before I upload an account, and then boom, repeat the cycle, and boom, boom, boom. Anyways, guys, I'll see you boys next week. Peace out.